let's move to Osihmen because that was actually next on my list, and you brought him up. So he calls out Kvara's agent, which was absolutely wild.
He's had so much drama in Napoli. And to be fair, like, they've been pretty racist and rude to him, so like he should.
You have the racist TikToks.
That was that was really fucking wild.
That was wild.
We weren't doing
then
this.
Then you have him so I think it's a foregone conclusion that he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, they literally re-signed him with a release clause that was manageable to meet, but also high enough that like it makes it so there'll be no drama this summer.
There's no chance
Chelsea
he leaves.
or Arsenal are going to pay 108 million euros.
There's no chance he leaves in the winter.
No.
Why? My question is why.
He literally just signed this contract extension like yesterday, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You don't make that kind of
contract.
Here's the thing: who's making
just
that
to be sold? Like Genoa and Radu were in contract negotiations just for him to be sold.
Who's meeting that right now? The only team that would make sense to pay the extra fee that you have to pay in January, who can actually win something this year, is Arsenal, and we're not going to do it.
How much is the extra?
I mean, if you're going to buy him in January mid-season and they don't have somebody ready to come in, they're going to add 15. Like the release clause, that release clause doesn't kick in until the summer.
Okay. Yeah, I just think with Arsenal, you immediately can challenge for a title, and it's like if you asked we always talk about it's not your money. If you ask Arsenal fans, like, would tell them to spend an extra.
Osihmen tomorrow, obviously.
Right, tell them to spend an extra. But that's why
that's just not what's going to happen.
I just don't understand why.
Well, there's a lot of FFP stuff going on, and I mean we're not talking about Everton and Nottingham, but like I do think that Arsenal. I mean, at least from what I've read, which is I've read pretty extensively about this, like Arsenal genuinely cannot spend without selling at the moment till the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably spend, but they can't spend 120 million. I mean, they just spent 100 on Rice. Like, they're not going to make $200 million.
Is it crazy that if with the 5th place Champions League and the coefficient, if Chelsea signed Osihmen, they could get 5th place in the Prem this year?
I don't think it's crazy, only because, like, I think that would be as likely that they could make it up as Aston Villa falling back.
Aston Villa falling, United falling.
I mean, United's irrelevant. United,
awful team.
United is fucking awful. And it's embarrassing that you drew with them. It's embarrassing.
I completely disagree, and I don't want to continue talking about Tottenham, but the team Skip and Højbjerg were in our midfield. After this month, those two will never touch.
Can we get a running list of all the players that Tottenham fans have thought were going to be amazing? Put Oliver Skip really high up there.
Not when it comes to me.
Really? You weren't one of the Oliver Skip guys? After that loan at Norwich?
Forever has been nothing.
After that loan at Norwich, dude, our Tottenham
he might as well be invisible. We might as well play with 10. He's so
Harry
bad.
Winks 2.0.
Yes, literally.
Sideways fucking loser.
Yes. He's awful.
Sideways
I don't know why he continues. But anyways, Højbjerg and Skip after the month of February, when Sarr gets back, when Basuma gets back, and Madison gets healthy, and Lo Celso those two will literally. Lo Celso has been playing well when he's played.
No, he's fine. I just find Lo Celso to be a funny.
Like, they'll never step
Lo
foot on
Celso is like
they'll
Eric
never step foot
Lamela
on the pitch
2.0.
again. And then our best attacker, Kulusevski, all season got an illness. He didn't play. Like, the front three was Werner, Richarlison, and Brennan Johnson. Like, that'll be the last time.
Yeah, I mean, those guys combined only cost like 150 million. So.
Well, Richarlison's class. Brennan Johnson's. I'm skeptical, but it's early, so I'm going to give him his chance. And Werner didn't cost a thing. Anyways, what we were talking about was what?
We're going to talk about...
No.
We were talking about Osihmen.
Osihmen, right. So you pay so clearly you see Klopp's rant about who FFP doesn't apply to. He said 3 teams. We don't know exactly who the 3 are. I assume he was talking about Chelsea,
Man
City, and Real Madrid. But you have PSG also in there. Whatever. So Chelsea clearly can do it just because FFP doesn't mean anything to them.
Chelsea did the amortization thing where
it's over
the next 12 years.
Yeah.
So in 10 years when Chelsea's in League One paying those debts off, that'll be fun.
The money they would make up by, and this is obviously all hypothetical, like jumping 5 positions is a ton, but you sign Osihmen and you get Champions League, you're making to triple what.
For sure. I mean, I just don't think anyone's signing Osihmen right now.
Yeah. I just think. Yeah. No, I agree. Like, why? And let's talk about Osihmen and Mbappe. Like, Mbappe is clearly leaving after this year. And it's like, why would PSG not sell him for a discount? And you obviously, on a free, you're saving a ton getting him on a free, just having to pay his wages. But, like, Real Madrid wins everything immediately this season. If you win,
not that simple.
Like, it is. If Real Madrid brings in Kylian Mbappe, they win the Champions League, and it is that simple.
that may be so, but it's not as simple as like, oh, Real Madrid's just going to go shell out 200 million euros.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not 200 because if you're PSG,
but like PSG's not offering that cut price.
So they're just accepting that they're going to lose him for free?
Well, here's the thing.
If you come with the
What's
right
this
number,
fake
I'm
cut
saying.
price that you want?
I mean, it's such a hypothetical.
But
like,
what is it?
If you're PSG, like, you don't want to take 80 mil?
Not over winning the league this year, and
they're still winning the league without him.
I think it's closer than you think in League One.
No, come on. It's always closer than you think.
What do you mean? They haven't. Hold on. Relax yourself for a second. I think it's closer than you think.
I'm incapable of relaxing myself.
I'm aware. Yeah, it's only 8 points.
Only 8 points. This is what we talked about with United, where it's like, yeah, we're only 6 points back, but it's halfway through the season. You're on pace to be
PSG
16 points behind.
If PSG lose Mbappe, like there's like who's scoring? No, like literally, who is scoring?
Barcola.
He's
scoring? Really good. I've been watching. He's really good.
Yeah,
Usman
he
Dembele.
does have 2 goals this year.
Gonzalo Ramos for $1 gazillion. They might as well.
Those guys
play
all
him.
suck. I'm just saying. To PSG, the brand, the jersey sales, the ticket sales, the potential to win the Champions League, like these things.
They're not winning the Champions
League. I know that. I know that. But I'm just letting you know, like, that's not the business of the sport.
I understand. But, like,
you're playing a little bit of FIFA career mode in your head.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But it's also just from a natural business perspective. Like, everyone at PSG has a Mbappe kit that wants one.
You sell Mbappe 6 months early. You have angry fans who probably start boycotting going to the games.
Okay, I guess I'm not a PSG fan, so it doesn't matter. But like,
well, let's
Harry
flip
Kane.
If they sold Harry Kane in the middle of the year last year, you would have been pissed.
No, but we sold him a year early so that we could.
But the middle of the
amount
year,
of money we got for a player that had 1 year left on his contract changed the trajectory of our club 100%. Forever.
But what I'm saying is the middle of the season is completely different. Your team has no time to regroup and get your shit together.
It's only different if you're actually competing for something. And if they truly believe they can win the Champions
League. To them, League One means something. I'm sorry.
They're going to win. I promise you they'd win it without him.
I agree with you, but like there's no reason to take that risk when like also the money fucking doesn't matter to PSG.
Right.
You're talking about like
I guess
you're saying like should Bezos sell off $20 million of Amazon? Like what the fuck does it matter to him?